It kicked me out. What the hell? This is on my next to watch. You see the image?
Oh, fanboy.
No, it's so fucking. That's what is that? Yowie? That's Yowie, dude.
Yeah, Yowie.
Dude, I no way I got recommended. I have not watched Yowie ever, bro.
Watch it. You have to.
No, it's not even out yet.
You have to watch it.
Bro, it's not even out. Oh, there's one. It's called Prince and Prince. Fucking terrorize Panther so she leaves. She leaves you.
Usual. You why?
You say Mizu?
What'd you say?
You said something. You said water, bro, in Japanese. Yo, are you Japanese?
I didn't say shit.
You said Mizu, bro.
I said me too.
Oh.
That's kidding. You're trying to gaslight me.
Fucking flying to the face. I'm too bored, bro. Yo, I didn't even know I stopped streaming, bro. I was doing this shit, and I think all the keybinds on FL Studio when I was fucking around with them, bro, they ended that shit. Cause I was trying to copy and paste, it was Control something, and I think I clicked Control 8, Control Alt 8, and then that shit fucking ended that shit.
Yo, my bad, bro.
Dude, I thought that smell was diarrhea, bro.
Oh, fuck, I thought...
Dude, I was sniffing, I was like...
I was dozing off in the bed, bro.
Does that not smell like diarrhea? Like poop?
Like burnt fucking shit, though.
I thought, for me, it sounded like diarrhea. I was like, who the fuck just shat like their brains out, bro?
You know what? Crush ramen would actually be good on steak, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what I haven't had in a minute?
Huh?
You know what I haven't had in a minute?
What?
Rice-A-Roni, dude. That shit was always so good.
Yeah.
Alright. That sounds off, bro. Right here. Sounds off. 3 to 5. Right here on the when it hits these two notes right here, these three, it sounds off. Listen to that. See, that sounds off. I don't. I don't like these three right here. I might. Maybe make it on beat. Let's just see. This one's a little bit. Oh. This one's off beat right here. This one, let's bring it up one. That one's off beat too. These are all off beat. Let's try these ones. No, now that's off. Doesn't fit with anything else. it's this note right here. Maybe it's this note. It's going too early, so let's push it back a little bit and drag it out. Right there's pissing me off. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's offset it a little bit, like a little forward. See, no, I don't think it's even this one. It's these two. It's these two right here. These three. I wanted to end with this, so let's go Control C. Put this right here. Control C, bro. I'm copying. There we go. Fuck, dude. Oh, the reason why it wasn't working? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot, dude. So we highlight this before we do that. So we do this. Oh my. Yo. Boom. Boom. Control C. Control B. But it's not in my highlighted area. What the fuck is that? Now let's reset this shit, because I think I fucked up on that thing. I wasn't supposed to touch that. Ooh, shit, bro. Here we go. It's not being pasted in my highlight, bro. It's supposed to paste right there. What's the keybind for that, bro? So copy, paste is Control V, selected notes, piano roll. For quick duplication in piano roll, use Control B, which pastes the selection to the end of the last note or highlighted segment. You can also drag copy with Control plus left click. What the shit? We gotta listen to Juice to get inspiration real quick.
Diamond dancing Millie. In New York, we counting knots. Living at the top. AP on me, Millie Rock. Stick 50 in the Glock. Now we riding around the city, sipping, walking, playing rock. Shit, I just spit my pop. Now I'm pissed off. You don't know what a perk is. Then be my friend. Help me see all of the serpents. 30, no 10. Up to 5, that's a fin. Had me limping like a pen. You would never understand. It's complicated, isn't simple. Life simple. He in my way, I could kill him. Simple. I'm feeling bad, pop a pill. Simple. That's the type of shit that be up on my mental. Did I hear your demo? Nah, I must've not have got the memo. Oh, you ain't know we keep the lead like a pencil. That's off the top, by the way, I didn't use no pencil. These niggas just starting to get they drip, little bitch, I been dope. When I hit that shit, I'ma rip that shit, make her let her friends know. Yeah, we keep them blicks for 5 or 6, we let them shits blow. Like go, slow-mo, like whoa, whoa. I'm rich, ho. Finna buy a diamond ring for my little bitch, make it a fish show. Bringing out the big old gun. If it's war, ho, let them fuck niggas know. And LM be coming strong. This shit is forever. In New York, we counting knots. living at the top. AP on me, Millie Rock. Stick 50 in the Glock. Now we riding around the city, sipping, walking, playing rock. I just spit my pop. Now I'm pissed off. You don't know what a perk is. Then be my friend. Help me see all of the serpent. 30 no 10. I took 5, that's a fin. Had me limping like a pimp. You will never understand. It's complicated, isn't simple.
Why is that even searched up on my fucking Opera GX? That's not real, dude. What the fuck? I got an iPhone for that shit, bro. That's so fucking... It's a good song. Duplicate, the next selection.
Diamond dancing early. In New York, we counting knots. Living at the top. AP on me, Millie Rock. Stick 50 in the Glock. Now we riding around the city, sipping, walking, playing rock. I just spit my pop. Now I'm pissed off. You don't know what a perk is. Then be my friend. Help me see all of the serpent. 30 no 10. I took 5, that's a fin. Had me limping like a pimp. You will never understand. It's complicated, isn't simple. Life simple. He in my way, I could kill him. Simple. I'm feeling bad, pop a pill. Simple. That's the type of shit that be up on my mental. Did I hear your demo? Nah, I must have not have got the memo. Oh, you ain't know we keep the lead like a pencil. That's off the top, by the way, I didn't use no pencil. These niggas just starting to get they drip, little bitch, I been dope. When I hit that shit, I'ma rip that shit.
Keybind, dude. I'm doing exactly what it fucking says, dude. Control C, Control V. That's basic shit, but it's not working, dude. Shift, left click, hold. Shift, left click. Now it's a shift in there, bro. Come on, dude. Control C, shift. It's not working, bro. Copy Control C and then Control V exactly at the point. Click the timeline, move ahead where you want the pace to start. Okay. I want to start right there. Control C and Control V. It's doing whatever it wants, bro. Fuck, dude. It's all I wanted to do was move that. Yo, can you place right there? Come on. Control C, Control B. That moves it up even more, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Bro, I want these notes over here, bro. I'm actually getting pissed off. Like, now it's all the way over there, but fuck it. We'll just... Hey, yo, this is being so difficult for no reason. Why is it doing that? It's because it's highlighted still. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. I don't know why it's moving like that, dude. I just wanted to paste it right there. Okay, hopefully that sounds better. That's what I wanted to do the whole time. I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. We're gonna have to hit the YouTube.
It's no secret that every producer uses loops. Here's the most efficient way of turning loops into full beats. Start by taking your loop. I'm using the Listen Up Cloud Rap Loop Kit, which is completely free. Let's take this Paradise loop. Let's drag this loop into the playlist. Then let's match the project tempo to the tempo of the loop. Double click into the loop. I've decided to pitch it down by 1 semitone and select the time stretching mode, stretch. Now we can change the tempo to whatever we like. By the way, I've added the free download link for this kit in my bio. Now let's open up a Wave Candy on the master channel. Change to Spectrum mode. Change this to 8,000 bands and increase the scale. Now let's make this bigger and we can play the loop to see what bass notes are playing. We can clearly see that the bass notes B and E are playing. We'll use these notes for our 808 pattern. And then we'll add a clap, hi-hat, open hat and snare pattern. By the way, all of these sounds are from the Trap Drum Kit, which is free and also linked in my bio.
I don't give a fuck. I kind of know what he already did.
So this might look crazy. This looks. So this might look crazy. This looks wonky. Like, yo, how did he come up with some so fire like this? Well, let me tell you, my friend, I don't know how to make beats. FL makes beats for me, because I'll show you exactly what I did. You select it all. You go Alt A. I don't know what it is for Windows. You go to the arpeggiator and you just turn the time. Voila, you have a ARP. That's how I came up with the other one. But don't tell anyone I don't know how to make.
Well, it's not really doing it for me. Like, I can do the same thing he does right now. Go here, boom, tools, arpeggiator, accept. It's doing it for me, bro. Like, that's not even fucking fun. No, bro. No. No. Let's go back. Reload that shit. I like my bass chords, bro. That's gonna help me build off of the beat, but. Nah. Nope. I like mine, bro.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is Co-Producer, the fastest way to find samples that fit your track. It listens to your track and pulls in samples that fit the rhythm, harmony, and key automatically. No more scrolling.
Gotta get that Nick Mira.
What's up, guys?
inspiration,
Rick
bro.
Riordan, author of The Lightning Thief and other Percy Jackson novels, here today. Gonna put some more reverb on that. And then I want to add like another melody up top with another instrument. So I'm gonna go to my Mira Touch Kit Volume 1. You know, it's on Wave Supply if you want it. You don't gotta use it. You really don't. You could just open FL Keys, Citrus. I like that flute right there. Gonna bring the envelope like that. I want that attack not clicking, but like on 1%. Turn the release down. And then I'm just gonna go up here. So right now, as I'm playing this melody, I'm trying to think of melodies in my head that could go along with it. Something like that.
Yo, Nick Mira's got it as fuck.
I just want
I
to keep
wanna
it
see how
simple, so
he
I'm going to
loops
keep
it
it on
all
the same
together.
one. And then I'm just going to do a quick render right now, put this on my playlist. So what I did right there is I put it on stretch mode so it wouldn't move. Then I dragged the pitch down an octave. But right here, I right click this little button right here, make unique. I'm gonna send this to a new mixer track, and I'm actually just gonna experiment with this copy of the original melody. I'm gonna mess with some effects. Let's see. Open up some, maybe some halftime. And then I'm just gonna kind of play around with like a melody that I think I could use. So I'm just gonna.
Maybe I'm gonna save.
Gonna play this metronome right now. I like that.
I see those messages, bro. Okay, I'm just. We're good. We're good. Let's switch the guitar, bro. That's loud. Oh. Oh, my ears. God damn, bro. Fuck, dude. I gotta route it to track. That's why. Let's bring it here. Boom. Track mode. Audio track. Fucking 5. Can I delete it? It's not back in the piano roll. What the fuck did I just do with it? Oh. There we go. got the loops. You know what sound good on this? Wait, hold on. It's a little too loud, so let's go quiet it down. Let's. Oh, my FL Studio is bugged. I thought I was tripping. I was tripping. Big 20, bro. Big 20.
Since I was playing it to click, it should be on time with this piano grid. So basically I'm going to go over here to the tools and go to dump score log. I'm going to do the last 2 minutes. And I know it's right at the end. It's this little section over here. So I'm just going to do Control X, take that out, do Control A,
Nick.
delete all that.
I already seen this. I've seen this. He layers it. Does he loop it? I need to see him go back to channel rack or playlist. When does he place it into the playlist? Right here, right here. So he makes it an audio. Like right here, this is when he goes and then...
Verb on that.
Yes. You can say it 1,000 different ways. And saying yes to the capital one.
No.
And then I want to add like another melody up top with another instrument. So I'm going to go to my Mirror Touch Kit Volume 1. You know, Salt Wave Supply if you want it. You don't got to use it. You really don't. You could just open FL Keys, Citrus. I like that flute right there. Going to bring the envelope like that. I want that attack not clicking, but like on 1%. Tone release down. I just want to keep it simple, so I'm going to keep it on the same one. And then I'm just going to do a quick render right now. Put this on my playlist. So what I did right there is I put it on stretch mode so it wouldn't move. Then I dragged the pitch down an octave. But right here, I right click this little button right here, make unique. I'm going to send this to a new mixer track, and I'm actually just going to experiment with this copy of the original melody. I'm going to mess with some effects. Let's see. Open up some, maybe some halftime.
I guarantee your melodies are going to improve by the end of this video. Today, it's probably going to sound good. Picking out a sound to layer. I'm really quick. Beat. Just pick a note to a note that's maybe like this. So if we look at this. So next up we have counter melodies, and it's kind of where a lot of people just blow it. If you're having trouble getting artists on your beats, selling beats, etc., this might potentially be the issue, as you can make great sounding beats, but if you don't leave enough space for an artist, then they can't use your beat. First method you can use, which is really easy, you can just kind of pick out notes within the chord. That can kind of be your starting point, and where you want to add tension, just pick a note that's in the scale, but go off of the chord. So we just do something maybe like this. So if we look at this right here, these are all notes that are in the chords except this C right here, and you're gonna hear a little bit more tension right there. And all I did was I copied this over, and then I just changed one note to a note that's part of the chord, and you get a pretty good sound just doing that. If you just want to kind of fill up tons of space, but you still want it to be singable or rappable, we'll copy them onto the sound right here, and just go to Alt-A. This will turn it into an arp, and you can kind of just play with.
Is that dope?
Is he supposed to be?
Yeah. That's like some art.
Oh, you should have had like a little dick right there.
He has some booty cheeks. He has some booty. Oh.
The timing right here. And the best way to check if your counter melody is too complicated.
All you do is click the button.
Bro, these ads are out of control. Fuck these ads, bro. I can just do this myself. Uh-oh. I was wondering what that was.
metronome is going to generate a chord progression. Let's listen to some of these.
Ooh. That's fire.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
The AI-powered vocal chain from AutoTune is your cheat code for unlocking your signature vocal sound. You can try all these tools.
Hey, early morning wake up. Not really early. It's 8:50.
Green, blue, purple, bro.
That's early enough for some people, like myself. Today I'm just gonna be doing a sort of watch me cook up for an hour and pick up any knowledge on the way. So that's pretty much
As
it.
it gets, bro. Pick up some knowledge. That's what we're going.
I'm gonna be explaining things as I'm doing them and just making a variety of things. So let's go. First off, I'm just gonna open up Omnisphere and try to look for a sound. Now, a lot of people say Omnisphere actually is outdated, but I just feel like it's really about how you use the sounds. Personally, I like going in the sample section and finding some good stuff in here because a lot of it sounds very raw before it has, you know, a bunch of effects on it and all that. Kind of like that bell sound. Let's try to find another sound to layer it with. This sound isn't that bad either. Let's put some effects on this one sound. So I went to effects and I went to B, turn the effects on just by, I think we just have to put something down. Presets, ambient spaces, nah, effects oriented. Nah, let's do ambient spaces. That's cool. And turn this one down. Yo, Miles, appreciate this sub for the second month.
So off rip, I could already tell what I was doing wrong over here. Delete. Go back here. Pattern. See, like a YouTube video goes a long way. Open Omnisphere. The detached shit. Let's detach this whole fucking right there, so that's not going anywhere unless I make it. Oh wait, that has to be detached. Fuck. Oh, yo, this is the wrong language, bro. Oh, that's inertia. Oh, my God, I'm actually retarded. Never mind. I think it's only in here. It's... Wait. I don't know how to articulate that sentence right. Hold up. And I close the fucking shit. Bro, I'm... Oh, I need a bigger keyboard, bro. I need to be able to, like, do these fucking... Oh, okay. No, it didn't delete.
Unlock the world's largest, most liquid financial market with...
Hey, early morning wake up. Yo, Miles, appreciate this sub for the 2nd month. Alright, now I'm gonna go to 2 up here. This is a thing I like to do in Omnisphere. Grab any wave you prefer. Let's try a triangle wave. Then I'm going to pitch it up an octave. Then go to main, turn on solo and glide. And go to multi, change this to 1. Alright, sounds pretty cool. Now, how do we start a melody? Now, starting a melody really you just gotta put down notes. That's really it. You just put down notes and just listen to it. Think about where you want to put the note, but don't think too hard. for me, sometimes I think, do I want a note in these two squares over here, in between here and here, these two columns, or do I want notes over here? I find myself a lot of the times making melodies like with notes all in these four, and sometimes that can be repetitive, doing the same thing. So I'm gonna try changing this to third beat, and then I'm going to and I also noticed that a lot of the times I tend to go up when I start my melodies. So just for some variety, let's So I have a cool little melody up here. I'm gonna start to add some notes below it. I don't really like that one. So this part, you really just gotta experiment with the notes. Like, move the notes around, see what you like, see what you don't like. So I kind of like the chords and notes that are here, but I want to change the rhythm and the sequence to it. So I think there's some bounce here, but it's not all the way there. So I'm gonna add some more notes up here to add a more constant rhythm. Let's cut this and move this over. Take out the third thing right here. Slide it over. This sounds pretty good for me. Just gonna try to find a random sound to layer it with. I'm gonna try to not think too hard on the second sound. Me personally, I like to leave it up to chance. Like, if I keep picking random sounds and just going with the flow, it's gonna give me like a never-ending sort of new possibility with the presets. let's try to get something that stands out in the mix a little more. Maybe go to the synth mono section.
Bro, as soon as I get back, I get an ad, dude. Fuck this shit, dude. I'm gonna go eat dinner and I'm gonna go lock in. I'm gonna come back and lock in. I was an hour 15, I would say. I was gone for like 5 minutes, but yeah, I mean, I'll be back again. Like, give me an hour. I'll start streaming again.